Carlin, we had a question from Jessica about how to handle performative orgasm in the body sex circle. So when I say performative orgasm, I mean making a lot of noises that are exaggerated, not authentic in the body, and basically they're faking an orgasm.
Yes, and you will get that. You will get the women that come in and they'll squirt all over the place, or they roll around on the floor, writhing around in pleasure, or they make lots of sound. And it's almost like, they want to make the sound first.
Mhm.
And that can be intimidating to women that haven't connected to their orgasm yet.
Right. It can
So,
also be distracting for the women who have connected to their orgasm.
well, yeah, and there will be an element. You'll see. It's like usually in an authentic circle where everyone's really doing the work, the orgasm will break out and will go around. And some
Mhm.
people are louder than others, right? Some
Mhm.
women it's small,
Yeah.
little, and then some are more vocal. And usually it's when it some of us may fuck and kick our legs out.
Right?
We don't want to judge
Mhm.
orgasms and put it in a hierarchy. But I think we
Yeah.
all know, if you run enough circles, that when it's inauthentic,
Mhm.
you can feel it and it shuts down the other women. Okay, so if you call out another woman, you don't want to create conflict, because that can also take from the other participants' experience. If all of a sudden you're like, hey, because now they feel like, oh, if I do something, then I'm going to be called out. Like, no one
Right.
wants to be called to the front of the class,
Mhm.
right? So,
Yes.
what you can do is you simply get up, walk over to her, put a hand on her chest, and say, take a breath. Let's focus on breathing and not
Mhm.
so much sound. Let's pull back on the sound, because too much sound, again, and you get in the performance, it almost takes you back into your head.
Right.
So you go, okay, I want you to go within. Maybe put a
Mhm.
hand on the head. Okay.
Mhm.
I want you to really connect with the sensation. We're going to go a little, I want you to just bring it down a little bit so you can
Mhm.
stay with the body. Because
Yeah.
where does sound come from? Our head,
Yes.
right? So if we're
Yes.
making too much sound, it's taking us back to the head. So you
Mhm.
just, okay, bring it down. Mm. And then sometimes I'll say this, I'll say, real pleasure sounds are deep and low, and
Yeah.
it's a, oh, oh. So sometimes if they're too high and it's, say, let's bring it down. Let's get
Mhm.
here. Let's get in the stomach. It comes from the stomach.
Right.
Whoa. Oh, and you make sounds with them
Mhm.
at a level that's right.
Yes. Yes. Yes.
Now, they can always pull aside and say, "Oh, that," and start being loud again,
Mhm.
right? And you can say, "Let's see if we can have an orgasm where we breathe through it."
Yes. Oh, I like that.
See, most often women make no sound at all, and we're always trying to encourage them and give them permission by us making sounds. But sometimes it's the opposite, right? Too much sound is the same thing
Mhm.
in the head.
Yeah. Right. Oh, Carlin, thank you so much. That's so helpful.